Okay, right. Let's dive in here. We're looking at something pretty cutting edge today. It's formal verification.
The mathematical proof stuff for software?
Exactly, yeah, proving software correctness mathematically. And we're specifically digging into this new high-speed consensus mechanism called Alpenglow.
Right.
Ah,
And the main takeaway for you, Alpenglow is aiming for incredibly fast finalization. Think 100 to 150 milliseconds.
wow, okay, 100, 150
Yeah,
milliseconds.
which is like 100 times faster than current systems, maybe like Tower BFT. And the sources we looked at, they show this thing has been rigorously proven safe, like really proven.
How rigorously.
Verified, get this, 133.5 million different system states.
Whoa, 133.5 million states. That's
Right.
that's
Yeah.
huge. And this was part of a bounty submission, right?
That's right.
So our mission really is to figure out how on earth they manage that scale and actually hit zero errors. Sounds almost too good to be true.
Well, it's complex. The architecture itself is interesting. Alpenglow, it uses this dual path consensus.
Hmm.
These different stake thresholds, 60% and 80%, to finalize blocks.
Okay.
And the whole thing was modeled out using TLA plus Joe.
Right, the temporal logic of actions, that formal specification language.
Exactly. It lets you map out and mathematically check, every single possible state a distributed system like this could ever get into.
So the model is basically guaranteeing safety across all possible futures, in a way. What's the biggest safety guarantee they proved?
The most critical one has to be the no conflicting finalizations theorem.
Yeah.
It mathematically proves, guarantees, that no block can ever be finalized twice. So no double spends, no double finality
And they check that how thoroughly?
at every single state. Every possible configuration the system could reach, this property had to hold.
That's intense. I saw the initial core safety check, just the basic safety. That alone was over 800,000 states.
Yeah, 839,000 states. Took under 2 hours, apparently.
And found zero flaws right out of the gate.
Zero flaws.
Okay, but that's core safety. The real monster in these systems is always bad actors, right? Malice.
Exactly. So they went further. The ultimate stress test, Byzantine fault tolerance, or BFT. The model deliberately included adversarial validators. Up to 20% of the total state could be malicious.
Trying to break things, equivocating, coordinating attacks.
All of that. And that verification effort, that blew up the state space. It meant exploring roughly 124.6 million adversarial states.
Okay, 124.6 million states just for the adversarial conditions. That's staggering. Is that kind of number typical for BFT testing?
Honestly, it feels like it's setting a new bar for just how deep you can go. It's incredibly thorough.
And the result of checking all those potential attacks?
The proof held. It's captured in another theorem, honest majority safety. Basically confirms that if you have more than 80% honest validator stake, the system is safe. And crucially, even wading through those, 124 million attack scenarios, zero counterexamples, zero errors found.
Zero errors across 133 million states, including massive adversarial testing. Okay. Let's connect this back to the speed, though. 100 milliseconds. Does verifying something that fast add extra complexity? Are there timing issues that make those 133 million states harder to check than for, say, a slower chain?
It absolutely raises the stakes. When you're operating that fast, close to network limits, the design has to be mathematically perfect. There's less room for error, less time for recovery mechanisms. So yeah, the speed makes the verification even more critical.
Makes sense.
And for you, listening, the key here is the rigor. This wasn't just some academic paper. It was built to be production grade and, importantly, reproducible. Anyone can apparently run these checks using Docker containers.
Yeah, I like that reproducibility aspect. And did they also include a really fast check, like a smoke test?
They did, yeah. It's a little edge case test. Runs in just like 2 or 3 seconds.
Perfect for CI.
Exactly. Perfect for continuous integration pipelines. You run it on every commit as a quick sanity check. And the documentation behind all this verification, over 2,700 lines long.
Okay, so it's not surprising they got top marks. Submission ratings were 5 stars for rigor, 5 stars for completeness.
Fully deserved, I'd say.
So, summing it up, 23 theorems proved, 133.5 million states checked, Byzantine fault tolerance confirmed, 0 errors found. That's the achievement.
It really is a significant step. Shows what's possible for building these high-speed, reliable systems.
Right, so here's the final thought to leave you with. This whole verification system, it's integrated directly into GitHub Actions. Just think about that for a second. Every single code change, every commit gets automatically checked against these core mathematical safety proofs before it even gets merged. What does that kind of Guaranteed, mathematically proven reliability unlock. What does that mean for the future of building the critical infrastructure the internet relies on? Something to think about.